For centuries, explorers sought the fabled Northwest Passage through the Arctic sea ice that would link the Atlantic to the Pacific. In 1845, under the command of Sir John Franklin, the HMS Terror and the HMS Erebus set out from Britain to find the passage. While taking on supplies, the captain of the Terror, Francis Crozier, wrote to a friend of his anxieties about the voyage. Sometimes the best way to understand history is to listen to voices from the past. Letters, diaries, speeches, and other words written long ago by people not too different from you and me. Join me as I don period clothing, act out a historical role, and try to connect with the voices of the past.
All things are going well and quietly, but we are, I fear, sadly late. From what we can learn, the weather here has been very severe. What I fear is that from our being so late, we shall have no time to look round and judge for ourselves, but blunder into the ice. I am not growling, mind. Indeed, I never was less disposed to do so. I am, I assure you, beginning to be a bit of a philosopher, and hope before the season is over to have tutored myself, that I will fret for nothing. All goes on smoothly, but I am sadly alone. No soul have I in either ship that I can go and talk to. I feel that I am not in spirits for wintering. Oh well, however the life has me, and come which may, I will endeavor to sit down at the end of it content.
The 129 men and 2 ships of the Franklin expedition disappeared after this letter was sent. In 1859, a note was discovered inside a stone cairn on King William's Island, explaining that all was well with the expedition as of 1847. A year later, however, Crozier had returned to the cairn to scrawl a chilling message in the margins of the same note.
25th April, 1848. Her Majesty's ships Terror and Erebus were deserted on the 22nd of April, 5 leagues nor-west of this, having been beset in ice since 12th September, 1846. The officers and crews, consisting of 105 souls, under the command of Captain F.R.M. Crozier, landed here. This paper was found by Lieutenant Irving under the cairn, supposed to have been built by Sir James Ross in 1831, 4 miles to the northward, where it had been deposited by the late Commander Gore in May 1847. Sir John Franklin died on the 11th of June, 1847, and the total loss by deaths in the expedition has been to this date 9 officers and 15 men. And start on tomorrow, 26, for Back's Fish River. F.R.M. Crozier, Captain and Senior Officer.
Native Inuit oral history tells of white men spotted walking south during these years, dragging boats laden with supplies behind them. Some, we speculate, returned to the ships, the remains of which were recently found beneath the Arctic waves. Some died of scurvy and lead poisoning. Some fell into cannibalism. And at least 4, theorized to include Captain Crozier, were spotted still marching south 6 years after abandoning the ships.